Hello everyone, happy Sunday and welcome to tonight's stream where we are jumping back into Icarus to pick up where we left off last time, attempting to navigate through and find the main lava zone. So that is what we're going to be doing. I hope that you all have had an amazing weekend so far. I had a very busy one, so I am glad to be here, chill with you guys, end it on a good note. And let me say hello to everybody and then give this a chance to catch up. Let's see, we've got Kevin, Brand, Marisol, Sarah, Wander, Christy, Pacific, Smokey, welcome. It's good to see you. Kimmy Archer, welcome. I think I got everyone. Let me know if I missed you. Sometimes the game is like immediate and sometimes gonna take a minute. Let me see if I can poke it. Poke, poke. There it is. Okay, it just needed that extra little poke. I did survive the social stuff. I did. It was a lot, and I'm tired, but I survived. And the kids had a good weekend, so that's what counts. I did do quite a bit off screen. Well, quite a bit might be an exaggeration, but I did some base expansions and tried to just kind of get ready for going back out there. We used up a lot of our scoria pieces, and it was kind of a struggle getting back from the lava zone the second time. We were trying to navigate without having any ramps, which was kind of challenging, especially crossing that big lava river, like the big lava. So I made a bunch more of that. So just little things. We got a little half wall here. I don't have it extended all the way, but I can get to my board safely. Hey, Steve, good to see you. Good luck in the null sector. All right, so Builder Blue came in. Never mind, that's not where I put that. We'll go this way. Nothing has changed up here, but notice a little bit more change downstairs. So Builder Blue came in and made a stack of 20 more brick floors. Well, we had some of those. 2 stacks of 20 ramps, and then 8 floors and 8 walls, which is enough for a small 2x2 base, which is what I want to have out there. All of our pets are here. Nobody has joined the circus. Hey, John, good to see you. Everyone still exists, so that's positive. I wanted to deal with like the whole water thing. Like last time we ended up adding electricity. So we had our foundry, our electric, but I did add in some storage up here. I'm pretty sure that is new. So I put in a battery. Last time we were running not at full efficiency with our power. So I added a battery rack. It charges during the day and then will run when our solar panel can't be running, which is very handy. The storage room got redone. So we have all iron chests going across now. These iron ones, I got rid of all the wood ones. So that is done. And then my favorite, these things. These things are so good. This is the electric version of the water purifier and the oxygen synthesizer. So this runs on water. We don't need oxide anymore. And it's so fast. Like, okay, we need oxygen. Pop it in there and it's full. Done. Finished. Same thing with the water. We need a water refill. Oh, let me just pop that in there and it's full and ready to go. It is so fast and such a huge improvement. This actually does better as well. So this is purified water. What we had before was filtered water, which gave us a little bit of a buff. I meant to save some of it so I could remember what the buff is. But this is purified water, so it gives us even more of a buff. I'm pretty sure it was 10%. And now we have 15% less water consumption and 15% less stamina when we're doing things. So purified water, it's faster and it's an upgrade. So I was really, really looking forward to those. And half the reason I did it off screen was because I had to keep taking up floor pieces, putting them back down. Everything is running pretty much under the floor. You can see well, I can show you real quick. The water pipes are huge and bright blue. I didn't really have to do this because I could have showed you outside. But they're obnoxious. to have everywhere if you can help it. It's nice to run them underground. You'll see the only other thing I did was I made my greenhouse bigger. It's too big now. There's almost too much space in it, and I haven't had a chance to rearrange the things that are already planted yet, but it does have some extra space. There's more room to maneuver in here, so that's where we're at. Our friends are needing food, apparently. And go back through. So the other handy thing about having running water is that this thingy is now hooked up to the water. So it will never run out of water again. They will always have fresh water in here. I can't say the same for food at the moment, but at least for water, they're good. They're good for that. So down here, up on the roof, there is a solar panel now. You can see some wires running down. We had to add some power up there. And then down here, let me just show you. See, look at this obnoxious water pipe. It's just giant blue water piping running everywhere. But we've got our water pipe, or water pump rather, down here. And of course, our water wheel. Let me clear it out. So the water pump, the reason I run my water the way I do, just to let you in my brain for a second here, is this takes a lot of power. It's 1,000 power, which is a big strain because the pump runs 24/7. A lot of the electric appliance type things only, or even the water ones, only take water if there needs water, right? So like if the animals drink some water, then it pumps some water to refill it, right? But there's no constant need for water. So it's annoying that it uses 1,000 power all the time when I rarely use much water. So I have it piped in to a rain reservoir here, the metal one. So this is piped to water. You can see it was filling up because of the rain, but it's not quite full. All of the water in my base is running out of this reservoir. And if it runs out, I can go turn my pump on, let the pump fill this back up, and then turn it back off. So that's kind of the thought process behind my water system. So I don't have to run my pump 24/7. And that's all I did. I know that was kind of a lot. It was kind of a lot, but I know we're going to run back out to the lava area. So I was just trying to get some of this stuff upgraded and do some of the running around. But that's all we did. The Omni pet food is so good. The electric food trough is crazy good because it converts each individual piece of food into an Omni pet food that lasts for 3 hours. Like, it doesn't spoil very quickly. It's so good. We're going to work towards that for sure because I definitely do want it. We're going to sleep. Our first priority before we head back out to the lava is going to be running around and changing out all of our drills. Just the normal daily chores, things that we have to do in the game. And I did look it up. The cave to the lava is right here. I swear that we went up here and went into that cave. So maybe I just didn't, like, I thought it was a dead end, but it wasn't. There was like more of a cavern that we could have gone down because this is where we go to get through to the lava section so that we can go drop these fish traps. It is right here. So I'm not quite sure how we missed it, but we're going to go back over there. This is where I want to put my outpost over here, so that it's kind of right in between all of this and all of that. And we'll go through. No, we don't have to actually go by this guy. He's tucked up into the lava. The boss is like tucked up here into the lava. And so we do not have to interact with him until it's necessary in the story. So I'm not quite sure what happened there, how I missed that cave, but it was right at the end of a very late stream. So we're going to blame that. Let's sleep and then go do our drills. I think knowing that that's where I want to set up my base camp will probably go prepared. Last time I didn't even bring the fish traps, which was an oversight. My biofuel can's full? Okay, good. So that was a big problem that I created for myself. Was not even bringing the fish traps. Who are we gonna bring? Seabreeze, you're up. My saddle lives in my fish bench because why not? You are up. You're already on stay, so that means we probably took you out last as well. Most of them are actually still on stay. I haven't adjusted that, although the ones that I've got wandering around are still here, still safe, still happy. The sulfur respawned in the middle of my floor, so that's fun. Apparently dirt foundations don't stop that. I didn't need him for this one, but that's okay. We're committed. It'll be fine. It sealed itself back up, so let's cut our way back in. And then we'll bring it up to the small base, I think, which means I am going to ride one of them, probably Seabreeze. Hey Lily, good to see you. We'll ride one of them out there and then leave them at the base, the outpost. Oh, ore respawned in here too. Alright. There's copper, iron, aluminum. The whole cave respawned. I'll have to go checking all of them. I wonder if that means there's more exotics at the cave behind our house. Yeah, Lily, you haven't missed much. Just a recap of all the things I did without you. You in general. Chat. Not you specifically. So we'll come back here. I'm not going to go down this rabbit hole right this moment. I just want to change out my drills. Oops. Where are you? Oops, I missed. But yeah, this will take a while. If we go down the mining the cave rabbit hole, we'll be here for a while. And that's not the mission of the day. Hey, Eddie, good to see you. Okay, swap this out. I don't even think I really need the iron or the copper right now, but I don't know. We'll just keep all my drills running on the same schedule. Down there. I never brought Seabreeze in here. I didn't see any more exotics, so maybe those didn't respawn? I got distracted. Because those would be up here, if I remember correctly. That's okay. We don't need them. Run up here. Let's go grab the scoria while we're already down here, since that's this way. I'm pretty happy with the amount of pieces that we have, so I'm not quite sure I need to make any more with it, but we might as well keep the drill running. Gonna keep everything running while we can. Can you jump this? I mean, I know in theory you should be able to jump this, but probably cannot. No, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother. I am going to empty off into here, though, because otherwise I'm not going to make that jump either. Too much. This is actually still running. That's okay. I probably checked that one more recently because I was trying to, No, I missed. Oh, man. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to build myself a ramp. The way you launch out of the water with such force is very startling. Okay. Let's head back. Go the long way. On Seabreeze, so it's pretty quick, actually. The long way is still pretty fast. Drop all of this off. We actually have a lot of copper at the moment, which is good. Be able to get plenty of electronics. I still need things like lights. Still pretty dark in our base at the moment. And you can go... Actually, just gonna park you right here next to the back door. Grab all of this. Alright, so I have this sorted by like basic ores. So your iron, your copper, obsidian, coal, and I'm gonna put scoria in there too. And then you've got your more advanced ores, gold, aluminum, platinum, titanium, and then the same thing. Basic ores, advanced ores, and like composites and stuff. That is the storage thought process. Stone is going to go up here in the cement mixer. Pop the empty cans back in this thingy. And then we're going to go grab the titanium and the platinum. And we will be all caught up with our drills for the stream. Ah! Oops. Oopsies. Alright, let's take that a little slower. A little more deliberate. Oh, we almost fell off that one too. That would have been funny, but bad. But a little bit funny. I wonder if this cave respawned as well. I'm gonna have to put some guardrails. I'm playing a map with my husband as well. I've talked about it a few times, but we build a ramp like that. So like a ramp up and then a platform, and then you have to like, you know, turn off the platform. Yep, this one did respawn as well. So we've been wanting to for a while, talking about it for forever. He finally built the thing so we could get down the ladder, and I ran straight off the edge. Like, instead of turning to go down the ramp, I hit the platform and just full send dove right off the edge. Luckily, my mount didn't die, but it was close. It was close. Let's grab this one. Get our titanium. So same thing, we're gonna have to come back through here. It's funny because the exotics we're always respawning, but not the ore. And so far we're 2 for 2, where the whole cave has respawned, but not the exotics this time. Alright, so let's go grab the platinum, which is straight ahead. The compass symbols kind of move around like crazy when you're riding sometimes. Grab this. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna bring all these things home, and then we will pack and prepare to head back out to the lava zone. We'll have to feed Seabreeze, obviously, but I think we'll just stick with her and take them with us. I'll probably not take them into the actual lava zone. We're looking for that cave. We're gonna have to kind of build our way through it and see how that works out. So when we get over there, because I know we can get that far pretty safely, you know, fingers crossed, knock on wood that I didn't just jinx myself. So yeah, like right here, I ran straight instead of turning for the ramp. Oops. You know what? I'm not even going to bother putting you back inside because that just means that I'll get distracted for longer. So you're going to stay right here. And we're going to go this way. Oh, hello. Oh, jeez. Apparently he's thirsty. Apparently he's thirsty. Put these in here. We'll give him some water. I promise. This can get destroyed. I don't care about that. I'm going to actually process the titanium at least. Maybe the platinum? We have a decent amount of platinum ore at the moment. I'll do half of it. We have a lot of ore in here as well, so I think we're good for that. All right, let's see. What are we going to bring with us? We've got our go box here. We at least need the scoria walls and floors for our thing. We've got a stack of 16 already. I'm going to bring one more stack and hope that that's good. We'll bring the stack of 20 floors as well. Going to bring the door. We'll bring a bedroll and the campfire. I'm not going to set up, like, eventually we're going to set up that outpost really nicely, but for now, I just want it to exist. And we'll probably just park Seabreeze on top of it, honestly. We'll put Seabreeze up on the roof. They should be safe up there. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Okay, do I need anything else? We're going to give Seabreeze some water, first of all. Did you make it back out the door? You did. Have some water. I'm gonna fill my water. Exactly. It's not super far away. We'll do it in stages. I'm not too concerned about, like, having it perfect right away, right out of the gate. Oh, the fish traps. Wander. Thank you. Bring my tackle box too. I would have left without the fish traps again. So far, the solar panel works perfectly, even in this weird haze situation, so that's good. Turn out the lights. Okay. Why is your health low? Did something happen to her? All the base pieces are going to go on the bird. Plus a stack of ramps. Nope, too much. By half a kilo. All right, we'll take the bed back. Let's give you a bump in physical resistance, maybe. Increase maximum health. Less water consumption. Let's go with less perceived threat. Give it a chance that nothing will notice up on top of the roof. Oh yeah, we fell off the cliff. That's right. Alright, we gotta find something to kill to give it some food. Well, I might pop off the bird at some point. And hunt some food. I completely forgot. That we had fallen off of that cliff. Alright, so we're heading like right here-ish. So right behind our titanium deposit is where we're going. Here we go. Well, 40 ramps and floors? Okay, yeah. So if we still don't have enough, we'll just, like the base, we'll do it in stages. That's pretty much what we did the first time. We ran through, put down as much as we could, came back. I'm okay if it's not the most efficient thing ever. Where did I put my ramp? Oh, we're too far this way. We are going to kill this thingy. Perfect. Here we go. I really didn't have to do that. We don't need the bone. Oh, there you are. Like, where did I get off the bird? I didn't realize I'd come this far. There we go. So 3 pieces left. And let's get up here. We finally have a buffalo, so we'll definitely be doing the cart thing eventually. But again, I'm just trying to get the lay of the land at the moment. There will be many outposts to come and many moves. There we go. Okay, and then the cave is over here a bit. Whoops. A little bit further. We still haven't gone down the little offshoot cave over here. We have to mine in here. Not that way. Stay to the left. Remember last time when I said stay to the left? Whatever I do, I need to stay to the left. That was close. Volcanic heat wave. All right. That was very, very close. I'm also going to build a ramp out of here. Come on. Wait, really? You're going to be... There we go. We could put a ramp there for the sake of it, but... We ran into trouble on the ledge to get up to this cave on this side the last time. So... Priority, definitely going to be putting a ramp there. Hey, Grant, good to see you. Up here. Oh, good. I was like, wait, am I gonna be able to get out? Yes, I forgot I put the little thing there. Okay, so yeah, we need a ramp like right here-ish. Right here. Kind of a weird angle. It's really where it's going to fit best. Might need to go down and then assess. Right there. Getting down is not a problem. It's super easy to parkour down this little mountain. Getting back up, not so much. So let's try here. I do want it to kind of clip into the ground a bit so that we get that benefit, and we're not going to from here. Too far away. So maybe we start at the top. Run up here. And then... Nope. Dropped them. Crap. Got it. I was trying to put those on my hotbar and I dropped them instead. Okay, let's try that again. You can go here. Perfect. Okay, now, can we easily get the bird up this? That's what's going to matter. I know I can do it. Can Seabreeze do it? Well, not if I miss. Not if I go too fast, because when you rush, that's when accidents happen. Okay, perfect. He can. Here we go. Still need a couple of these guys. You gonna fight the stone jaw? Oh man, I missed. They're gonna fight each other. I don't think I got that kill. That looked super dramatic. Alright, that completed our stone jaws, so that's good. There we go. I have one of my arrows, unless it broke. Oh, I gotta turn my lantern off before I forget. I'd be real careful where I'm leaving Seabreeze here. This could go south for him so quickly. Alright, so we're gonna kind of go down around here. This is where we're ultimately aiming for. If I have any issues navigating, we're gonna keep throwing down ramps to try to make it... Oh yeah, I do need to eat. We're gonna keep throwing down ramps as we go to try to make it easy to ride back and forth. I know, food. Food, food, food. Trench shotgun is definitely the next upgrade we're making. Let me actually stop and eat. Here we go. I took skill points into making vegetarian dishes 30% better. So this one would have been giving me 150 maximum health and stamina, I think. But I'm actually getting 195 of each because it's a 30% buff for eating a vegetarian dish, which is pretty handy. Pretty handy. I like to have a shotgun for emergencies. I definitely prefer my bow, but certain things like polar bears in particular, having a shotgun is key. I was a little more afraid of this mission, honestly, when I saw stone jaws, because stone jaws were scary in that first swamp mission where they attacked our radar. But we've had no issues, knock on wood. The only thing that was terrible were those creepy alpha things. I forget the exact name of them. We might need a ramp here. How did we get up from here last time? Maybe that way? Oh, probably right here. We might have built our way out, but we didn't have very many ramps, so we took it with us. No, it's right here. It's right here. Maybe not, actually. Alright, so this one, we might have to save some ramps for this whole situation. Keep an eye on that. We obviously did it going home last time with just floors because I was out of ramps. But I don't remember it. We are almost there, so it should be right up here. The meat modifier is dried meat, and I figured that I would use far less often than the, I guess look, this wasn't even open before, so I guess maybe I never got all the way up to this ramp, or this cave when I was doing it. Very, very strange. Okay, so what we're gonna do is build a really, really quick setup right here. Oops. I forgot my... I had made beams. Not even gonna worry about windows at the moment. This is super, super quick. We want the door. I should have just taken all of this off. Door, the campfire. This is floating a bit. I think maybe it's attached here to the ground. I made pillars. Pillars. There are turrets, but yeah, late tier 4 is right. It's literally the last thing in the tree. I'll probably do it because I have the free one-shot pistol. Eventually, I'll probably do it with this. Let's put a roof on. And a door. Now, I've got two options here. One of which is leaving him outside. The other is bringing him into the building. We could park Seabreeze either up on the roof or inside the building. He should be safe on the roof of this building. My other option would be building him up into the wall over there. Maybe that's the safest thing to do. This thing, I think, is actually floating. He should be fine unless he attracts a lot of attention. Did I use my whole stack of ramps? Really? Okay, so Seabreeze is going to chill up there. Fingers crossed that we don't regret this. Fingers crossed that this is not a terrible idea. Yeah, we definitely did not come in here, for sure. We would have remembered this. We would have remembered this. Now, I can walk right on this because of my, obsidian armor, but I would rather not. Pretty sure I could also just put floors across. And then they're like an invisible wall here because we are not moving. Oh, you know why we're not moving? Ah, lava! I had my fingers misaligned on the keys. So I lit myself on fire. That's great. Give me a second for the fire to go out. Our floor is doing fine, though, at least. So that's the benefit of this scoria brick basically sitting right on the lava, and it's totally fine. I might regret this decision. We might want to ramp up and over this instead. We'll see. I might fix that later. We'll have to see what happens if we ride over it. Now, I'm not quite sure. This is a very big tunnel. And obviously, it's just dark inside. So, out is this way? This is a dead end? This is a dead end. Alright, well that solves that problem. Is there any mining through? Oh, you have to dig through it. Okay. Yeah, our health did go down. We're only 90% resistant to fire. I'm not sure if this is the main cavern or if I'm digging myself into a side cave. There's worms in it, so that's definitely a side cave. So we're gonna leave that alone. Side cave is not what we're going for at the moment. I feel like maybe just following the lava is oh, wait, no, that's where we came in. Ooh, okay. So we're up above that same lava that we came in on. That's our path. So let's go this way. It could be back through there, but usually the caverns don't have worms, but if you go into the, like, offshoots, they do. Oh, science would be so fun. Okay, that would be super fun. We're gonna have to do that at some point. Little signs for, like, turn right. Okay, so we can obviously get across this, but where are we going is the question. Is it straight across? Oh, wait. Can we go around it? Oh, kind of. Maybe we don't have to go across it at all. Actually, yeah, this is out the other side. That is the out. Okay, so when we come to here, we actually need to go, like, that way. Along the edge of it. So how do we ramp that? Okay, this works for us. It may not work. It may not work for bringing the bird back. But it works for us. So the first time we come through here with a mount, I keep saying bird, but like any kind of mount, we're gonna need to be very careful and be prepared to maybe widen those out. Cave worms. Okay, see, I thought this... Well, I missed it. I thought that was the outside, but it is not. It's just cave worms. So we need to go this way? I wouldn't think digging our way out of here either. We might be lost. We're definitely going to need signs. I don't think I should have to mine my way out if it's an entrance, but it's hard to say. Yeah, see? Worms to me means offshoot cave, so we're gonna keep... Means that's an offshoot cave, so maybe this is not the right way out of the lava. Can we go further? Like, maybe it is straight across. I know, the bluey flashbacks. It might be straight this way. In which case, we will... For sure... Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Ooh, I didn't think we were gonna make that. Okay, so we can build across if this is truly the way out. Oops. Coming out. Okay, or I'm stuck. It's not a good place to be stuck. There we go. That might be the out. So my initial gut reaction that it was going to be straight across is right. I'm probably going to keep those ramps there, even though it might confuse me, because at least it'll lead to a lot of ore over there. Hey, Michael, happy birthday! There's so much ore in here. This might be the easier place to build across from. We'll either go straight across or we can build like from here over. This is why we didn't bring Seabreeze in. This is why we left Seabreeze on the outside until we figure out exactly how best to navigate through here. Now we're up over here. So I assume... Ooh, this is interesting. We're in the lava flows. There's a cave straight across. Do we keep... Let's go this way and see what's over here. We just need to get over here, which seems very far away. And also lots of scary noises. Let's see where the cave brings us. I know I can go up and over that, but let's just see what's over here. I'm curious. I am very curious. Hey, Andrew, good to see you. We're exploring. That is cave worms, yes. Okay, so this is just ore, which is really handy. We're gonna have so much mining that we'll be able to do. It's funny because I don't even know if it's really that necessary when you consider that all of our caves at home respawned. So, like, do we really need... Do we really need a set? Probably should have gone one more up. That is a waste of a ramp, so I might need to address that later. But it didn't have enough support. It was just a tiny bit too short to have structural support right there. Just make sure it's clipped into the ground. Alright, let's see how far we can get just running along the lava. See you later, Grant! It is going to be dark soon. That is true. If we find ourselves having to come over here a lot, and we might to find exotics and stuff, we're for sure going to improve this whole highway of roads and ramps. I really just wanted to be able to put down these traps, and then we can, like, go about our business and come check on them later. I wonder if there's a faster way to get to this spot. It feels very, very far away. Very far away. Here's our first sign of animal life. Hopefully nothing too scary. Alright, we're gonna have to build our way up out of here as well. Get rid of these guys. At least the ones that are closest to us. Try using more floors to get like mid support. Really, really far away. Really far away. Can we get through any of this without having to go home for more ramps? Are these sticks? Oh, we get some wood. We can make a bunch of wooden ramps. We'll have to, like, repair them every 5 seconds. Or replace them when we come back through, which will be easy enough. But if we build some wooden ones, even though they won't survive long, maybe it'll at least be enough to get us where we need to go. We came up right here. Kind of keep this stuff semi-close together. Came up here. Now we can go up here. How many of those can I make? I'm probably missing fiber if I had to guess. Yes. Looks like plenty of that here as well. Never mind, because I can't pick any of this up. This is all just decorative. This is not. Oh, that's a gorse bush. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's so fun. It's like orange instead of regular colored. That's a boar. Redback. Alright, none of this being actually harvestable fiber is not going to work the way I thought it might. Not even this stuff? Alright. We don't have gorse planted, so that'll be handy. We can go back to picking up our ramps as we go. And then bringing them, like dropping them. Taking them with us, and then trying to get all the way over here, and then build our way back over. That might be the better plan. The only plan that's going to allow us to not have to go home. Until we can find fiber. If there even is any. Oops. My inventory's full, apparently. Whoopsies. That didn't go to plan because I need to be standing on the thing when I take it apart. I'm using my hammer to make sure I'm not standing on the piece that I'm about to take apart. Because I've done that more times than I can count. Okay. Gotta do this one now. Now we gotta go a little bit further out. Building it like right into the edge. Unless we go this way. Let's go this way. You know, we might have a different problem here. That I'm looking at this. My lantern's half dead. If I can't find any fiber, I can't make a new one. Like, I can't even make a torch to get us back through that cave. And now we have a storm. Okay. You know what? New plan. We are going to take what we've learned, regroup, oops, and come back. Yeah, so far so good on the running into scary stuff for sure. I don't want to get caught out here having to go back through that cave and have no way to do it. I gotta eat all my foods. Apparently they all run out at the exact same time. Was I this close to the lava the last time? Oh yeah, I must have been. Okay. I wonder if, like, even this close to lava would make the wooden things catch on fire. With my luck, it would. It's very hot here. Very, very hot here. Not sure where all my ramps are in this section, but this, like, ashy storm is definitely not helping anything in terms of finding our way out of here. This is the cave that was directly across from the cave that we came out of. So here is the cave we're looking for. Okay, perfect. We made it. We made it. And we still need to build our way back across this big section. Decide how I want to do that. We've already got our ramp over there. But I want to go straight across. Can... make it to the middle. We're definitely going to have to make some adjustments when it comes time to do this in reverse. Uh-oh. I'm gonna say this is not supported enough. So that plan, not gonna work. We're gonna have to do the thing where we take these with us. I don't want to drop the floor out from under my feet and end up in the lava. That would be wildly unfortunate. Camera did something weird there when I picked that one up and I thought I was in the lava. Where? Oh, right here. It's like, where am I? That touched the earth. It did. Okay. Perfect. I mean, perfect is a little bit of a stretch, but good enough. Good enough. Okay. Let's go back here. This way? No, that was a side cave. This way towards the lava. Yes, this way. We have a floor here. Whoops. Don't jump that willy-nilly. Alright, there is Seabreeze safely chilling up there. And we found some wood, so we can light this thing and sleep. Okay, now it's 7 in the morning. We are good. Let's get him down from here. We're at the tail end of this storm, so I'm not too worried about it. Alright, let's get back up here. Cave is here. Head towards our marker. I did not make that bed my spawn point. No. I don't want to spawn in here if I do die. Maybe eventually if we're doing something else over here. But for the moment at least. Was this a section I was going to have trouble getting out of? Might have been this part. Yes. I think it was. I think it was... I think we just get to a point where I'm going to have to ramp up this. Okay, so we came from... where? Here? Came from here? I'm only backtracking because I want to make sure... yeah, we came from here. Okay. So when we're coming back this way, this is where I want that ramp to be. Go... actually, no, let's go this direction. How far are we? Thought that would actually be touching the wall, but it is not, so we're gonna go this way. Still not touching the wall? We're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna get it in a good spot to where I can do it with what we've got here. Oh, I left one up there. Can I reach it? Probably not without building my way back up a bit. Okay. So let's try, like, here maybe? There we go. That works with what we've got. Seabreeze, thank you for not dying during that. I let him a little bit farther away. Okay, now we should be able to be in the clear from here. All the way back. We're gonna have to take a look at what I've got for resources. So this might shift into being more mining, potentially. Because I am going to need lots more scoria. Get chased by the spider. I should stop and kill the spider because I still need a few more kills for that, but not my thing yet. When we come back, we'll bring a beacon for the base too. We're not going to necessarily beacon the whole way, but I want to at least have the base marked. We have a point that we're aiming for. Yeah, we just came in here the wrong way, but this connects through. Here's my ramp. Wait, is that the way out? Oh, it must be. I marked the wrong spot. Is it here? I guess. Why else would there be a ramp here? This is why the ramp is helpful, because I was fully aiming for the wrong place. Can we make it the bacon base? Sure. These floors give me bacon vibes. I was able to get away with wooden ramps in this cave because, like, that's nowhere near any lava. But I think for that other section, we're definitely going to want scoria for the whole thing. Perfect. Okay, stay to the... Nope, wrong way. Stay to the left. That's what I meant. My other left. No, this is back to the lava. Okay, so slightly more right. No? We obviously didn't run into this little cliff thingy. How am I lost? We've done this before. Oh, is this the section that always does the... Okay, yeah. No, I remember this. This is the section that always does the worm sounds, even though we're not in the worm spot. Here we go. We made it. Turn this off. Now, my inventory is a bit full because of the fish traps. So I guess we'll come back. Well, no, the bird has inventory. Let's mine what we can while we're up here. I don't necessarily need copper and iron of all things. Too much? Oh, the bird had ramps on him the whole time. I thought I left some behind. Alright, well, good to know. We have 11 more. That 11 would not have made enough of a difference to have saved us in this situation, but good to know we had 11 more. I think there was some other ores back this way, but maybe not as far. Let's get the aluminum. All of this is a learning process, right? Especially when you're going into new biomes. And that's the fun of it. We're having fun. Love going into these new places and just figuring out, like, what's gonna work, what's not. Like, last time we had no clue what we were doing going into the basalt area. And this time, we knew exactly what to do. We ramped our path. We knew where we were going. And now, we peeked our head up into the lava area. And we know what to do to be prepared when we come back. We might even be able to take... Well, no, we still have some work to do inside the lava cave to keep everything together. I was going to say we could ride Seabreeze right through, but, you know, no, we should not do that. We should not do that yet. We did a little bit too... Oh, wait. It's okay, it's fine. I was going to say my inventory's full, but... Yeah, I lost it on one piece. Let's drop this rotten meat. And that meat. Grab that iron. Grab one more iron ore. Can you place mounts in a recall beacon transport ship? No. You can place them. What you'd have to do is bring your orbital exchange board with you. Because you can send the animal to the space station. And then wherever you end up going, bring your board. And then you use your board to call them back down. There is no fast travel. We left the lava zone to come back and prepare some extra resources. We didn't have enough ramps. Yeah, dying is how we can fast travel. Very true, actually. We can fast travel in death. All right. That little corner is a little bit nerve-wracking with a mount. Last time we did it on foot. On the bird's a little bit more stressful. But we came out okay. What we can probably do is make some stone walls. But I actually prefer the scoria because it's so inexpensive to make. I know you love that buffalo and cart. We are not there yet. If I'm trying to set up a base, then buffalo and cart, we finally have a buffalo. But for this kind of exploration, I'd rather go back and forth, honestly. That's my style. I'd rather go back and forth a couple of times than get stuck out there with a bison and a cart. So I hear you. I don't want you to think that I'm not hearing what you're saying. I do. I hear it. But I'm not going to do it. We missed our first ramp, but that's okay. We evened out for the second one. Expected you to dive right in here because you're hungry and thirsty. These guys are all hovering over the water bowl. And we're going to put some food in here, and they're going to come run over here over 3 pieces of food. Okay, home sweet home. Yeah, for sure. If we had our buffalo and cart on the last one. When we know what we're doing and we're trying to move stuff around, for sure. We for sure will. All right, let's make this scoria into bricks. The benefit to mining is it's also going to give us this frozen ore. My best source so far of scoria has been this frozen ore. Okay, so let's put the rest of this up here. Iron, coal. You can take this scoria out and make that into bricks as well. Nope, over here. Although I do have bricks here. Okay, that is ore. Nope. Gold, aluminum. Copper can go in here. We have a lot of coal, which is good. Let's... Now, I was going to say let's plant the gorse and stuff that we brought back, but I'm just going to put it in the bag, rather. We still have space in the bag? Yes. I love that they made this bag bigger, because right now it's holding my entire collection of seeds. Oh, wrong bag. I'm like, why is that not working? I was dragging it to my medical bag instead. Here we go. Now let's take what we've got. We'll go check on our drill as well. It's been like, what, an hour? An hour since we did the drill? So probably not done yet. It's an extra step. It's an extra time-consuming step to turn it into bricks. And we're also going to be doing this on this character. I'm not going to bother going to get the building character over here. It'll cost us a little bit more money, but, not money, resources. Let me change my arrows off of cold steel before I forget to do that. I need, yeah, the red exotic drills and all of that miasmic, like the residue cleansers and all of that stuff is for sure where we're going from here. Let's make some bone. And tree sap. We're gonna need lots of tree sap for these brick things too. And epoxy. What I'll probably do is take less with me next time. That's going fine. Let me go check the other stuff. How's my biofuel? Not great because we ran out of tree sap, okay? Grab that tree sap and put it in the biofuel. You can go get seeds as well. We grab a bunch of fiber seeds, we can make it into seed oil. I need to eat food. I see it. I see it. There's a lot of grind involved in setting up infrastructure in this game. But that's just part of the process. Need to recharge my lantern. Light, I think, becomes our biggest factor. Like, if it hadn't been for the storm and my lantern dying, I would have kept going. I would have kept pushing and just kind of picking things up and putting them down behind us. If it wasn't for the light. I'm almost thinking I should bring a second lamp. Let's make 1,000 sticks so I can make more tree sap. Oops. Grab the oil. I'm super excited for the new Subnautica. And the Planet Crafter update looks cool too. Being able to go to moons. We can fill one. I will go check my scoria grill. But yeah, I think I'll bring 2 lanterns. I got in the habit of carrying 2 on sticks because I have an electric one. And the electric one lasts for about an hour. I love it so much. It's so bright. But I still carry my animal fat, like biofuel one. The one we have right now that we fill with animal fat. Not the biofuel one, but this one. As a backup. Because honestly, in my opinion, there's very little worse than being used to the lantern and having to go back to a torch. Because the torch is terrible. It really does give off the worst light by comparison. I've seen a lot of like thumbnails people talking about RuneScape being Valheim and Enshrouded. I keep meaning to look because I love both of those games. Gonna have to spend some time making good food too. I love both of those games. We're a long way away from the null zone. Yeah, the next week's update is the chef backpack. I haven't heard of anything else big as far as like the weekly updates, because I know they're working on the Great Hunts DLC. Okay, good. We've got this one full. Let's go check our Scoria drill. We can do that on foot. We don't need to bother the bird, but what we will do is hunt on the way, because the animals need food. I'm really excited about being able to pause the game in solo mode. It's such a tiny quality of life feature, but I need it in my life. I need it in my life. Oh, that was fast. Grab the beehive. Perfect. We're also a long way away from the lava boss. Thankfully. I'm really loving using the missions to guide the exploration. Like, we're doing this, and this is what's leading us to explore the lava zone, right? As soon as we're done with this, we're shifting back to doing the miasmic quest, which is going to take like the 80,000 solar panels. It's really only 4 solar panels, but 4 might as well be 80,000. Alright, so this is only half done with fuel, but I'm just going to go ahead and change it out. We'll take the 104 back. I figured it wasn't going to be done. The drills go about 2 hours. Judging by the photo, now I don't really know much about this at all, but judging by the photo on the map of the boss symbol, I'm guessing it's like those tiny spiders, but big. That's my guess. That's my prediction. Nobody tell me if I'm right or wrong. But that's what I'm thinking, just based on the picture. I was supposed to be hunting things. It's fine. The little goats aren't really worth it anyway. We can mine out our caves, actually. The caves all around us respawn, so we can go mining in there. I don't actually have a great need for platinum and titanium, because I've had my drills going for so long. This is not the direction I want to go. And jump down there. I would maybe just get piranha'd. There we go. There we go. That works. Check our water wheel. Not too bad. Like there were footsteps behind me that were not mine. Check our water. See our water thing? Nearly full. Since the rain filled it up, so it's really good. Okay, we'll throw that in here. Take these upstairs. I don't want to leave home without the beams. Extra beams might even be worth it to try to stabilize some of the ramp sections. Need more tree sap, so let's grab our sticks. I'm afraid of the swamp boss. It looks scary. Again, just based on the symbol. Don't know what it is. Looks scary. I don't know that I'm going to end up getting the Great Hunts DLC. It looks entertaining, and the fact that there's like whole quest lines to take you through the process of like finding the boss things and stuff makes it a lot more appealing, because it's not just like go in and fight the boss. But the bosses in the trailer look terrifying. Like, it looks very intimidating. I can make light bulbs, I just don't. It's not my priority for the resources. No, we have not seen the swamp boss, just the symbol of it. Because my character can see where the world bosses are on the map, we can see, like, whatever it is, it's right here. So it's the same with the lava thing. I don't know what it is, but we know it lives there, and it looks like a big spider. And this thing, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it looks scary. Let's put some free sap in here, and then make more ramps. The floors were beneficial, but we need more ramps the most. Another 50. We'll throw that in the biofuel. Here it is. This is the kind of stuff that I tend to do off stream. Like, chit-chatting with you guys makes it okay, but it is a lot of like, okay, make more sticks, make more tree sap, go drill more stuff, now let's go mining, and then, you know, around and around. Oh, it's been long enough, let's go check the drills. Let's go check this cave. Let's refill my lantern. Okay, now let's go check this cave. The one right behind us, to see if the exotics are back. The boss fights scare me, though. I did a couple on sticks, the big giant scorpions, and it actually wasn't bad, just grindy. But looking at them in the trailer, I don't know. It looks like it's going to be rough as a solo player. But that is still the way I go. I have such a hard time remembering when I'm playing in my husband's game that, like, I am squishy. I am not a strong character in that game. I have a hard time staying on task, too. It's very easy to get distracted. So this cave as well, instead of, like, the caves have just been respawning the exotics over and over. This one did not respawn the exotics, but it respawned all of the ore. So it did the same thing that the other two have done. But that's okay, because it makes grinding for these resources. We'll get the frozen ore. We actually have, like, a crazy amount of basic resources at the moment because of this. Not even because of this, just because of our drills. We got the drills set up in this game really, really early, which from a resources perspective is paying dividends. We're making out okay because we've been collecting even platinum and titanium right from the start, basically. We never had to go find it in a mine. We've just been doing good with what we've been able to get from our drills. We lucked out with spawn points. I've been running around trying to find, like, deep drill mine sections because they are randomly generated. When you start a new map, it randomly generates, like, they're all in the same place, but what the ore actually is, what the deposit is variable. The 4 closest to our base on the game I'm playing with my husband are all silica. All silica. We have nothing decent near us at all. Not like in this one where right down the hill and across that field we have copper and iron. All of our basics are within range. Not so much that map. Man, we got a bad round on this. Yeah, last couple times the exotics, and only the exotics, have respawned. We might even need more storage. We almost have too much ore, which I know is a crazy thing to say. There's some stuff on the roof, but I put my ramps away so we can't reach that. So that is everything that we can reach at the moment. I need to make a new set of wood ramps for mining. I'm not carrying like heavy brick ramps around with me. Carrying the brick is heavy. That's the only downside to it. Horse sticking through the wall right here. Oh, it's the buffalo again. Hi, buddy. You are starving. I forgot that I was supposed to be feeding these guys. Whoops. My bad. Honest mistake. Keep getting brick out of this. Let's make a bunch of steel. Let's grab some more coal so we can make even more than that. I know, I'm really bad at remembering to eat and remembering to feed my pets. Only in the game. Don't worry. I feed my pets in real life. Let's see. Coal goes in here. Copper goes in here. I'm not even bothering with the copper because this is how much we have. I should actually start turning a bunch of this into wire. Same with the gold. We have so much gold ore. It's actually ridiculous. But let's grab some of that copper back and start making more copper wire. Electronics take a crazy amount of copper wire, and we know for the next mission we're going to need solar panels, 4 of them, and that's 30 electronics each. So it's very, very expensive. Put our stone upstairs and grab our... Make some concrete. We'll grab our sticks. Perfect. Go cut some trees here probably soon. That's the thing, Sarah, exactly. It feels like eating in this game is a waste if you're not timing it to when your buffs run out. There we go. Alright, so 59 more steel. We'll use this one for that. Because this one is still making us our scoria. We're gonna have to empty this out. Take out these. Move these up. Okay, more. Yeah, I got rid of all that copper and then refilled it immediately. Especially when you've made the good food. It feels super duper wasteful if you have the good food and you waste it when your stomach's not actually in need of a buff. Alright, let's go put all this sap upstairs. Oh, we leveled. Level 50. 10 more levels to go. Make another 10. So we are up to 2 stacks of 20. I'm actually going to move them down to the go box. So we don't forget them. I'm also going to put the fish traps in there so that I don't forget the fish traps. If I have them in here, then I'm much less likely to forget to check that bench. Put that in there. We'll rearrange this at some point. I need to go hunting for my pets. Having the electric thing will make a huge difference here. We might need to close the door. My benches are right next to the door. I don't want anything to get destroyed. Good night, Michael. I have not unlocked the electric trough yet, but we're up to 8 blueprint points. We were heavily rationing, if you will, our blueprint points. It was a major problem for us for a while. Was not having enough of those. Down to 25 tree sap here, so we need that as well. I never can have enough tree sap. I feel like I'm constantly running out of tree sap for things. We had this set making more sticks. I think we did, yeah. Grab what we can. Hopefully I'm not making anyone dizzy with all this jumping off of floors and falling through stair holes and running every which way. Okay, when the storm is over, we're going to go down and across and mine the other cave, the one that our drills are in. That's the plan there. We weren't even really that close to the fishing spot. I wonder... I wish we'd gotten a little bit further just to unlock the thing. I might run back and do the whole, like, put down ramps and pick them up again, just to try to get the traps in place. Because then they're at least there collecting the fish, and as we work on our, like, actual official path to get over there, then we can, you know, empty them out and get them going again. We need so many fish that we're going to have to clear those traps more than once to get enough of the correct things. We should be able to make it over there now. We're going to mine out this cave. We're going to make as much scoria as we can, and then I think we'll do that. I think we'll head back over and just see if we can get the traps placed. All of these worms are probably going to be back. Yes, they are. Other ones are this way, I believe. Yep. And that one. Yeah, I was going to say, I think there's one more back here. There it is. As far as I know, the only way to get to the lava zone is through that cave we went through. If there's another way, I don't know it. It's a little bit annoying for this quest. Like, it's a side quest, but it's pretty early in the tree. That was not the most efficient way of doing that. Now this one spit at me. It would be nice if it had let us there. You know what I mean? Like, it gave us the location of the... fishing spot as, like, the dot on the map. But not the cave that it takes to get to this biome. So the quest kind of expected you to know how to get there. Oh, bees. We'll wait for the actual swarm of bees to come at us so we can stab them with our knife. Because that's how you kill a swarm of bees. Stabbing them with your knife. There we go. It's true. It is part of the adventure. If we knew right where to go, we definitely wouldn't have cleared out the entire basalt region. Because last time we went at it from both directions, we really cleared the entire thing. And we wouldn't have uncovered the map that way if I knew where I was going. There we go. It doesn't feel like tomorrow should be Monday. Busy weekends are the worst for that. Flamethrower would be fun for bees. I mean, I would probably also light myself on fire, but eh. I wonder how bad a flamethrower would be against a polar bear. Like, all the Arctic things are weak to, or vulnerable to fire. I should take a bunch of this and convert it into composites with all this gold ore. Come on. Didn't pick ramps back up. I said I was going to in the last cave and then I didn't. Shocking, I know. I need to take a look and see what we're going to spend our tech points on. And our skill points, really, but mostly our tech points, now that we have 8 of them. I'm tempted to do the animal feed because we're struggling with that at the moment. Like, if I wanted to go right now, like, just jump on the MOA and go, it would be hungry. Back up to another 167 frozen ore. That's crazy giving, like, that is giving us crazy resources too. It's wild that that system exists. And when we get the miasmic ones, it's going to be even crazier. Come on, there we go. There's that one little sliver left. I'm pretty sure that that polar bear that killed us, a contributing factor was definitely the fact that we lit it on fire, and it lit me on fire. We probably do need ice for our boxes. I'll have to check. We could go on a hunting mission. Just a casual murder walk. I actually need to go over there anyway. I'll have to is a stretch. I would like to go back over there and get more wheat. I'm growing wheat, but not very much. And I'd love to make just a huge batch of flour. Now that we have our garden planted, we have access to a lot more meals, but most of the good ones, in my opinion, are like the... it's like vegetable rolls or the shepherd things. They all take either bread dough or pastry. So it's a lot of flour. I'm working on getting my building character to level 30 so that it can make me my deep freeze with the extra storage slots. Yeah, we only have 8 ice and 7 in this one. I think we need some aluminum. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not. Let's put the copper ore away. Let's put all of the... You know what, this thing's pretty full. Let's put the frozen ore in this one. It'll process more things. The reason I like this one is because it doesn't process very much of the materials it gets. But we are running out of space. Yeah, we need to eat here too. All of our buffs just wore off, so it's time for us to eat. Okay, we need silica. And we have plenty of organic resin. And actually, I think we have plenty of silica over here too. Yep. We're just gonna make a ton of composites just to have. It'll kind of clear out some of the stuff that we're carrying around. The aluminum was for this. The carbon paste takes aluminum. So that's what I was thinking of. All these chests are the ones that have the extra 10 slots, and thank goodness, because we clearly need it. Silica in here. Organic resin can go back in here. Coal. Oops. I'm gonna refill the coal in these machines. Clear some space. We can take out the aluminum. And put that in here. Gold and aluminum. We have so much gold ore. Absolutely wild. Lots of platinum too. Titanium, not so much. Get rid of these. Move them over here. Then we're going to put our bees in this one. Or I check my beehive. Problem for a later day. All right, let's look at our tech tree. Nope. Let's eat some food. Okay, now let's look at our tech tree. So over in tier 4, we still need to upgrade our kitchen to like the electric stove and electric, not electric, but the marble bench. Get these. We need to make the chemistry bench. Chemistry bench will be helpful. We have our own compound bow at the moment. The advanced alteration bench will be helpful. I unlocked this exotic harvester, but we still have to make it. I also unlocked the windmill somewhere. Wind turbine. So we can power our exotics harvester with that. I would really like to make the charging station and the electric or battery powered lantern. We could probably afford that. How many electronics do I have? How many can I make? I guess is probably the better question. We only have 21. I can make 7, but that's because of our gold wire. So if we grab some gold, which we have plenty of, might even be time to smelt some more gold. You don't really use the gold for much of anything except wire off the top of my head. Time goes so fast in this game. I just want to do all the things. All of the things. Alright, let's take a look now. That was what was holding us back, so how many electronics can we make now? Keep going up as it's making the things. We've got another minute. We'll see how many we can make. We'll do that, and then we'll set off. We do need to get ice for our boxes. On sticks, there's a crate you can get. It looks like the storage crate. But it is basically a deep freeze, but it doesn't make ice and it doesn't take any power. Just nothing inside of it spoils. It sounds magical. I mean, I got one, but I wish I'd had it sooner, and I wish you could get it here. Because then we could just store all of our food. Nothing would spoil. Okay, so we only have to go right here. Let's bring somebody. We will bring you because you're already wearing the saddle. Okay, you stay there. I'll be right back because I forgot the shovel. I forgot the shovel. I'm suffering under these until I can get the freezers with the extra space. potentially wasteful. I would really like the extra space. Where did I put my shovel? If I was a shovel, where would I be? Here I found it. Okay. This way. We'll hunt something up. On the way. I'm gonna go up and over or down and around. We'll go down and around. We'll go down and around. But yeah. The animal trough will make a huge difference for us. That might be the next electronic device that I make. I forgot to actually find it in the tech tree before I squirreled into doing something else. I forgot I was looking at that, and I squirreled away into doing something else. Running all these paths and doing all of this is definitely something I will not do off screen. There's far too much chance for chaos. So we're gonna prep, but then, and I might prep more in between, just get more and more ramps and stuff made, but I promise you I will not go off and do that without you. Because it would be a disaster if you weren't here to see me fall in the lava and die. That's not actually likely to happen. But you never know, it probably would if I did it without you. Alright, there's wheat, but let's grab the ice first. Because then we can fill up on as much wheat as we want to carry. And it will be a lot, as much as I can. We should probably plant more. Oh man, I forgot we had to cross the river. Is some way out of here if we don't make it? I don't think there is. And I forgot ramps. There we go, we made it. Good job, Seabreeze. We made it. And of course, it's a snowstorm. Is there a cave over here? Can't remember. I guess we can harvest the wheat first. I'll change my mind and we will harvest the wheat first. As long as they leave like 2 inventory slots, we'll be fine. Wheat is a really good thing to bring a buffalo and cart for. Because it only stacks up to 100 and you get a lot of it, and it takes a lot to make flour. We can make flour out of corn too, I think. Let's take a look. Okay, we still have space. Plenty of space. We're gonna run out of inventory slots before anything else. Oh, you're carrying all the stone still. Forgot we did that. I forgot we loaded you up with stone. Honestly, I don't think we even need it. Don't think we need that. Alright, so we're at 34 slots. We want to keep to 34. And then I can fill 2. That actually worked out perfectly. I can fill 2 inventory spaces with ice. Be the perfect amount. Gonna pop right up here. Can I get ice from here? No, a rock. It's a rock. Can I do it from here? This looks like snow. Perfect. Okay, so we're just gonna get 200 ice. The bird is definitely hungry, and I forgot to kill anything for it. I forgot to get food for the bird. I'm the worst mount owner. I just don't think they level as quickly if they're hungry. Is the only problem. The good news is they can't starve to death. So. Alright, we're at 198, which is fine because they each have a little bit of ice in them anyway. So let's get out of here. Out of the storm. Head back towards home. Alright. Can I make it across this? I really don't want to go down the whole cliff and waterfall situation. Ah, so close. We got out the other way, so yeah, there we go. We made it. We made it. Am I going the right way? I am not going the right way. It is this way. Home is this way. Knock on wood. Our mounts have been really good. Our mounts have been really good about joining the circus. Which is good. Alright, now we've got the house symbol. We need to be down here, I think, though. If you had asked me if getting to the lava zone was going to be a 3-stream process, I definitely would have said no. But it turns out that it is. Who knew? Probably anyone that's done it before. But here's me thinking, it'll be easy. We'll make it the rest of the way. We made it halfway last time. We'll make it the second half this time. And we're on the wrong elevation. Okay. I jumped that the last time, but I really don't feel like trying to get out of the water with the bird, so we're just gonna hop up. There we go. All right, you can go back in your home. Let's go get this started making flour. Let's do the seed oil first. Then the flour. Alright, we'll be able to make 219 flour, which is good. I have to buy some of those pod recalls just in case. Because it might be worth doing that just to get all my scoria pieces over to the base. Put all of that in there. This was my spare tools, which is where my shovel can go. Extra piece of wheat, or 9 pieces, I guess. Put those in there. Seeds can go in my seed bag. That's not in this box. It's in this box. It really makes no sense to be in this box, but it's fine. It's fine. Alright, let's grab the scoria. We have another 65 in here. Get going making even more scoria. More scoria. Let's do a stack of floors. Let's do a stack of ramps first. And then this will probably be our last stack of ramps for now. Got all of our brick in there? It is. Okay, perfect. Let's take a look back at our tech tree. That's what I was working on. Tier 2? Where's the ranching station? Here it is. Okay. Titanium plates and platinum weave. Okay. It's going to cost me 3 tech points to get to it, but it really will change the game for our mounts. Let's do it. I don't have to do this one, actually. Why am I saying that? We already have a large water trough. My other character made it. So, it'll only take 2 points. I don't think we have the platinum weave. We only have 9. But that's easy enough to get. We need more fiber for this anyway. Actually, it goes out here. You make it in the ranching station. It's a very odd place to make something electronic. Okay, titanium plates. Do I have any? Oh, good, I do. And I need 10 of these. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then carbon fiber. We only have 10. I think it was more than that. Pretty sure it was more than that. Yeah, 15. Titanium plates. Okay, so we need like 21 more platinum weave. Which means we need a lot of fiber. More fiber. Gotta run up and check our sticks for tree sap too. Other than the scoria, because of what we're trying to do right now, we're in such good shape that I might just ignore my drills for a while. If we ever run short of anything, then we know that they'll be sitting there full and ready for us. Maybe titanium. We might keep up with the titanium one. But even platinum, we have quite a bit of. We'll see. What I should have done was have it start making the platinum sheaths? Platinum sheaths? Sheets? I don't know, whatever it is. Could have had it do that while we were collecting this fiber. We need aluminum, silica. Aluminum. Silica. Oh, it made all our steel into cold steel because we were in here. We were in this bench. That's okay. And it did our silica into glass because it could. See, that's the problem with putting it in the concrete furnace instead of this one. Is this one can actually, like, process it further. Doing our aluminum for us. That's okay, though. It doesn't hurt anything. All right, I need more. Well, we have 28 actually. 28. How many of these can I make? 14. Okay, yeah, so we need more. We need more. Platinum is right here. 20. I'm going to turn that right into sheaths. And then over here we needed more carbon paste. 16 of those. I think all we ran out for this was epoxy. We're really out of epoxy? Oh. We can make it out of tree sap and sulfur, but that's never happened to me before. Never just run out of epoxy before. I am usually swimming in the stuff. Alright, that's gonna keep processing. Actually, you know what? I'll leave 3 there. Prioritize this ahead of everything else. Platinum in there. Yeah, we ran out of bones. Hey, Luna, it's good to see you. Let's grab more of this platinum. Run up here. And how much more of this can I make? 17? Perfect. Let's do it. How much did I need? 19, I think? I already forget. I already forget. Yeah, we need 5 more. That is not too bad. And that means we're done from here, so we can put the rest of this here. Put these back in the bench. Right? Because it's already making them. I just got impatient and walked away. Yeah, it made them already. Okay, split this stack. Grab the 5. Nope. It was too quick. It made another one. Put that in there. And then now we can make this electronic food trough. This thing is magical. All right, let's go put it in, and then we are going to need our electric tool. We don't have electricity running out here, so that's going to be the only thing. And we're going to put it in place of this one. Or maybe over here. It's quite large. The power goes to this side. Yeah, we'll put it here. Then or water coming out here, but I don't think I have power. No, the closest power way over there? Really? There's no way. I know for a fact there's power right here. Yeah, that's weird. Will this reach? Will. Okay, perfect. Perfect. It was weird it wasn't highlighting with the tool. As it should highlight. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna put that in there. At some point we might put it at a backup base of some sort. Okay, so now if we take like this carrot, for example. This carrot is going to be almost no food for them. If we stick it up here, it's going to take 500 power, and it's going to create one of these, which is 200 food. Look at them all running for it. It's not even, like, there's nothing there yet, guys. I'm hovering because I want to see who gets it, and I want to see how much 200 food equals. Oh, they ate the carrot out of it. Oh, okay, well, they might be too hungry for this. They might be too hungry for this. They ate the carrot before it could finish processing. I didn't even know they could do that. Don't eat it. Aha, okay, so somebody's gonna get this. Who's it gonna be? Which one of you ate it? The sea breeze to get to 19? It was probably sea breeze, and that's why sea breeze is at 19 now. Oh no, Long Island went from 0 to 66. 0 to 66. I could change their... I don't want to click. Well, can I do it on the trough? No, because they're all set to any. That's far too much work. You can do that. You can change it so that they're not allowed to eat out of that trough. We can just let them catch up. Rather than click on each one. I need the bones anyway, so I really should be feeding this thing with meat. For a second I thought this thing was stopped. It's not. It's running. So I don't think I can change the permissions directly from this thing. No, I can only interact with it. So I'm not going to go individual at a time. Probably close this door, though, so that they don't wander through my house in search of something. Okay, and then this can go in there. This can make meats. Yeah, you can't do it from this one to change it directly from the trough. I wonder if it will do it out of honey. I don't really have an excess of honey in this game. I do in some of my other ones. But this one is not one of them. We're just going to keep throwing food in here. There we go. See, it lasts for 3 hours. It's so good. Once this gets caught up, once we get caught up with it. Oh yeah, manage allow list. Yeah, they're all... Oh yeah, I can drag them down. Yeah. Grab the meats. True. Doesn't have to be meat. It can be like a large quantity of something else. But I need the bones. I need the bones. We're out of epoxy, which is wild. No, I missed? Really? Right there. How did I miss that? Gonna get this guy not in a sensitive spot. Now I'm hungry. Things doing... Yeah, see, it yells at you if your food gets too low. You do get a pop-up that reminds you that you need to eat. You get bones from some of them. We didn't actually kill that much when we were out there, though. Not on this run, especially. Oh, here we go. This run in particular, we really only killed some spiders I know. I could go get a mammoth. We could do that. Squirrel after a mammoth instead. One more thing to squirrel after. I haven't come across any Arctic mammoths on this one. We've seen swamp mammoths. And we can put the bacon in there too. Yeah, see, no one's really, like, they're still... Oh, yeah. Oh, poor sea breeze. Only at 16%. For every one of these it makes, it's gonna fill him right up. There you go. Eat the nice thing. Alright, let's get some epoxy going. I was in the middle of something else, too. I don't remember what it was, but I know I was doing something else. I could not tell you what it was. I wish the berries weren't so far away. Well, welcome. I wish the berries were closer. Because you do get a lot of berries really, really quickly. Leather can go over here. Let's make more rope. Don't have a ton at the moment. Stack that together. I was still doing scoria bricks. That's a thing that I was doing. That is a thing that I was doing. Alright, so we decided that we had enough ramps. Let's make another stack of floors. Do 13 so far. Alright, so that brings us to 5 full stacks of ramps. That's really, really good. It is, however, the end of our scoria. We are out from this point. So it's time to get more if that's what we want to keep doing. Gonna hide that quest details. Starting to annoy me as I'm running around, so we're just gonna hide it. The epoxy can go in here. Nope, wrong one. I gotta get rid of the mortar and pestle because now it's just confusing me. I was like, wait a minute, what about all the bone dust we just made? Wrong one. Oh, let's take the 17 vegetable oil and go put it in here. Make biofuel out of that, which is good. Rotten vegetables can go over here. I really wanted to get back over there and try to keep building ramps. How do you hide? Oh, 7 on the number pad. 7 hides the quest objectives, so it's not sitting there on the side of your map anymore. 8 is photo mode. I don't know what the other ones do or if they do anything. But hiding the quest objective when you're ignoring the quest that you have open is handy. Oh, I need to refill my lantern. I don't necessarily want to be over there in the volcanic region between streams. Startled me. I missed him. There we go. We're definitely going to need a second lantern before we go back there, for sure. I really want to see if I can afford the electric one. The charging station... I mean, we probably can. 10 electronics, 8 concrete. That's actually not that expensive. And then it's only 2 more for the battery-powered one. I want a repair station for the outpost as well. Is that tier 4 or tier 3? Repair bench. 20. Oh, that's actually not expensive at all. We will need power, though. If we're going to do this, we're going to need power out there. But we can make the electric one. And then I can carry the electric one and the fat one. Let's do this. Am I going to regret spending those points? Maybe. Maybe I am. I don't know. We definitely don't want to go solar panels, I think, over there because we are underneath. Like, we're too close to the cliff. Oh, that's true, Sarah. You're right. You only need power if you're fixing tier 4. That's a really good point. And mostly what I would be doing over there would be fixing my lantern. Charging station. Okay, so we need to gather up the things. 6 glass, 18 steel screws. Put this right in here. 100 steel screws. And then we need aluminum. Aluminum and concrete. Aluminum. And concrete. This is far too much, but we'll put it away again later. Okay, charging station. Craft. And then, do we have enough with this? Perfect! Lantern! Yay! Yay! We'll want a power and water tool over there, yeah, because I'll never remember to bring mine with me. Hey, DDG, welcome! Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Alright, so now we're going to want to put this thing down somewhere. Where is it going to be convenient? Probably right inside the door here. I put it near the other door. I could put it over here. We're out of the way. Storage room? It needs to be obvious because I'm notorious for putting my lantern on it and then walking away and forgetting it. Actually, you know what? Right here under the stairs would be a good place for it. I don't have anything here. And we can fill this place with this thing. And then we should have power coming from here. Maybe not. Oh, yep, we do. Perfect. There we go. Okay, so now we've got our lantern already, but if it needed charging, we would just pop it in there. We made a visitor center in Icarus. That's so fun. Hey, Frostbite, good to see you. Okay, perfect. So now, look at what a difference this makes. Look at what a difference this electric lantern makes. It's so crazy. So now imagine this in a cave. Let's go in a cave just for the heck of it. There's one right here. Look how much brighter this cave is. I love this lantern so much. Hey Jenna, thanks for popping over. Hey Pie. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so this will help a ton when we go back over there for sure. Let's go... Well, first of all, let's put my power tool away before I forget. Let's put concrete in here. We can leave the aluminum in here too. Odds are we'll need it for something sooner or later. Let's go put the meat out for the animals. They're still hungry enough that they're going to charge for it, which is fine. Most of them aren't. Aw, Daiquiri. We haven't gone back to the Arctic since Daiquiri joined the family. Okay, good. So they're ignoring it, so it's going to make at least 3 or 4 of these into the good food. If it builds up enough of those, we can take them with us, too, which is nice. What was I doing? I was going to go check my scoria. Scoria deposit, that's what we're doing. And hunting while we're at it. We're nearly level 51, too. Next time, we're for sure going to make it to this fishing spot. For real this time. 3rd time's a charm. We're going to make it. Oh, let's get some tomatoes. Good idea. Pop those in the food thingy. Yeah, I did that shot, like, jumping down the ramp. We're gonna make it to the lava. Yeah, our winter mow is doing great. No snow. No more snow. It's far too late for snow. I mean, I'm a big fan of never snow. Look away. We need the baby moa to feed our other moas. Also, I fell in. Also, I forgot a biofuel can. Darn it. Oh, it's still going. Okay, yeah, it hadn't been that long. Perfect. We got here right as it got to a stack of 100. You want me to have your zombie apocalypse team? Apocalypse team? I mean, in real life, I'd probably be useless at this, to be fair. Alright, let's go. We're gonna kill this horse as well. Get an angle on its head. Come on. Oh, I got him in the butt. I'm sorry, baby horse. There's no room for you in the stable. No room in the stable. And this will be good. We have 27 meat now, which is going to make a lot of that food. With this many animals, it's just so necessary. I even have more than this on sticks with a cow and a chicken and all kinds of stuff, and I had to switch to this. I just couldn't keep them all fed. But this feeder changes everything. We have a bunch of tomatoes now, too. I did the thing again. I'm always coming out at the wrong elevation here. It's okay. Without my mount, I'm fine jumping in the water. Our animals are actually not joining the circus anymore right now. Yeah, I got bitten by a piranha. So maybe we can get a cow and a chicken here. I had said we weren't going to because they're expensive. And I don't want to lose them. But, like, things are going better? Knock on wood. Things are going a bit better. Good to see you, hacker. Alright. We're actually only going to put 7 meat in here because this is already going to make us like 60 of this food. This light is almost too bright. To make a bit more that. Put our seeds in the seed bag. Perfect. Scoria can go over here. Okay, so did I actually unlock the repair bench, or did I just think about doing that? Did I actually do it? Okay, no, I only thought about doing it. At tier 3? Yeah, repair bench. Okay. 20 cured leather might be the only thing we don't have. Nope, never mind. I have 50. Perfect. What else did I need for that? 50 refined wood. Oh, that reminds me. Does the bird still have the stone on it, or did I take that off? Nope, still got it. Let's get that stuff off of there. I'm gonna put the rest of this wheat in here so we can use it to make the seed feed. We can stack this with the Omni feed, and they make out a lot better. It is like the LED lights on cars, right? It's like too bright. But I still like it. What was the other thing I needed? I forgot again. Refined wood. That's what it was. I mean, and aluminum, but refined wood was the one I forgot. Then more aluminum. That would be up here. Okay, so we're gonna make this thingy. We're gonna set this up in the outpost. So this will let us fix everything that's not tier 4. So we won't be able to fix our compound bow, I think. But we will definitely be able to fix our lantern. Probably our armor. The goal will be to power this thing sooner rather than later. I'm gonna waste a fat on that, but I want it to be full. We're gonna add it to our go box. And let's go put some of the stuff back away. Aluminum can stay here. Put the wood and the cured leather upstairs, however. Let's put this in here. This can go here. We're gonna make another 100 sticks. Cured leather can go there. Make even more cured leather to make up for that. And then more tree sap to make up for the tree sap that we just used. So many things. 190. Let's do some vegetable oil. We can make 9. Perfect. And then crushed bone. We can do another 87. Fantastic. Yeah, we're going to need wind turbines for sure. I think that's our only real choice. Yep, we were saying that. I'm not going to do solar panels. They would work. Hey, low. Now we have more tech points, blueprint points. Solar panels would work, but not where we're placed. I think we're definitely too close to the wall. We're far too close to the wall. So there wouldn't be enough sunlight out there. All right, let's see. We got even more points, so we can unlock that too. That is also tier 3. Oh yeah, no, is that tier 4? Power's tier 4. We unlocked the wind turbine already. All right, yeah, so we're good. Provides 1750. The repair thingy takes 1,000. Good night, Kevin. 1,500 if it's in use. Batteries will make the difference there, just like always. batteries are where it's going to be at, because that'll even everything out. Just like we have this one to even out our power at home. Like you can see we used some of it. It's refilling itself now that the sun is out and the solar panels kicked back on. We'll want the same thing at any of our outposts. At least a small one. Depending on what we're running, we don't need big ones, but at least a small one. I don't need this. Take the sulfur out of here. Good night, Frostbite! That can go over here. Okay. We've made a significant amount of progress. I'll put this lantern in here too. Significant amount. We need more of these floors. Do we not have any? Yeah, I guess we left all of our floors. We left all of our floors on the, in that lava pit. The last stretch across that we built, we left those there. I thought we brought some back, but I guess not. We're gonna want a storage box for our outpost as well. I might bring one of those small iron ones. 18. We'll probably do another stack of those. Is it tree sap we're out of? Must be. It must be tree sap. Once you have the resources in place, though, like, we've made so much progress. Kind of what happens when I'm off screen, too. Like, you can progress so quickly through upgrades if you've put the time into already grinding the resource. I know we're going to want some that involve cleaning the red exotics. That is something new we're going to be exploring. Scoria foundations survive in the lava river. I think so. Anything scoria will survive. I don't know if they would have the necessary support. I assume that they would. But scoria and I think aluminum are the only things that will make it up against the lava. Alright, we can move this stack downstairs. I like the brick because every scoria stone gives 5 bricks. And then they only take tree sap. So I don't need any iron nails or leather or wood. I mean, those are not hard things to get. At the time that I started doing this, I had just run out of iron. I had run out of iron, so that's why I went with the brick. But now we don't really have that problem. We have a lot of iron. That's just the ore. Then we've got everything in here that's already smelted. Plus everything in here that's smelted. We've got some over here. None in here at the moment. None in here. Alright, we've got 140. We can make a couple more floors. I'm fully anticipating that we're going to end up coming over and then coming back again. Like, I am not for a moment thinking that this is going to be a one-stop trip. I'm hoping to get further. But I anticipate that we'll get to a point where we're back to picking up our ramps, moving them to the next place we need to get over, picking them up, and hopping along that way just to get our traps down. Need to eat. I'm gonna have to work on cooking more food for myself here, too. But yeah, I don't think that we're going to make it in one go here at all. We put our brick floors directly on the lava with no issues, so I would think that the regular foundations would still be okay. I would imagine that they would be fine. Here we go. But obviously I haven't tested it. You play in the Ashland and Null Zone daily? Yeah. We're still quite a bit away from that. We are quite a bit away from that, but we're getting there. I mean, it feels like we're moving through it pretty quickly. All right, let's cook this food. I only have 4 cooked steak left. Let's take this bacon. Let's take this bacon. Animal fat. All right, let's make some crispy bacon. Let's cook these. And that'll get us back to 4 food items. We'll need more vegetable rolls. We've got all the stuff to make that. Fruit muffins will be a really good one. We should have everything to do that once we have bread dough. These vegetarian ones are the ones that are going to keep me getting the extra buff. So rhubarb stew, fried chunky vegetables. They're not the best ones, but I'll get an extra percentage. All right, we'll salt those when they're done. What do we have, like 5 minutes for those to finish? Let's salt the... well, first of all, let's turn this into fat. Let's salt the bacon. How's this thing going? Yeah, see, we're already up to 35. So good. I will pet you. And they get a bonus from it, too. So because of the, like, this one obviously has a skill into that. So 34% health and stamina regeneration. So good. Let's pet everybody. Everybody gets pets. You're all remarkably thirsty for laying in front of the full water trough. And Buffalo gets a pet. Perfect. Okay, so we've got like 15 more minutes. What do we want to do with 15 minutes? There's not much we can do in terms of adventuring too far away. What else do I want on the tech tree? We could try to craft some of these wind turbines, actually. Let's craft some of these. We're going to want... I think it's this organic residue cleaner. I think is the one we need for cleaning up the red exotics. We have some out there. We've already found one. And it's right here. So it will be closer to our outpost to take it there to clean it. Because I know you have to do something with it before you can upload it to the station. So we'll want a separate contact board out there, or sorry, orbital exchange board out there so we can send them straight from the outpost. We need a beacon. Where are my beacons? I did all the storage. Now I'm like, what did I put where? We need a beacon. Do I not have any spare beacons? It's already in this box. No. Alright, so I guess I don't have any. That's a bummer. I don't want to make one. We're definitely just going to have to leave it without a beacon. I mean, it's pretty obvious on the map where it is. And we'll put a beacon with it. Next time we can do a free mission. Because I'm not going to craft a beacon. That's crazy talk. That is crazy talk. Oh, I want the electric stove too. Okay, focus. I don't need that yet. Focus. Carbon fiber. So we need more carbon fiber. We need the organic resin for that. Yeah, I thought we had another beacon too, because we had one from the last house that we did, but maybe that went somewhere already. We're gonna need more than 10, so we need a stack of 100. Here we go. Make another stack of 10, and that's just because of the aluminum. Wrong box. What was I doing? Oh yeah, this one. What's the epoxy I'm out of now? And I really have none. I think there's some in here. Yeah, 12. This epoxy situation is wild. Might have to go find a mammoth. You know what I need? I need the gun. That's the other thing we haven't done. Have I unlocked it? I didn't have the blueprint points for it. But I'm pretty sure I do now. Let's throw the carbon in here. We will need it. Then, what else do we need? Oh, that was everything. Can we make 2 of them? No, we need more aluminum. That's easy enough. We have tons of aluminum. I would like 2. I think 2 with a battery is going to be... I mean, I might even get away with 1 with a battery. I wonder if I can get away with 1. Probably not. Let's just get 2 to be safe. We can always move them around if we need to. It's not like they're attached there permanently. They are not permanently attached. We also want the tier 2 repair bench. Or, sorry, alteration bench. We need... Oh, it's only a couple steel? Oh, man, we totally can do that, I think. We totally can, I think. Okay. This is going to be my first bench upstairs that's going to require power. We're going to see if I can manage to get power up there in a way that does not look hideous. It might actually be easier to run the power down from the solar panel. The wires just are going to start to look a little crazy. I did the best I could downstairs, putting them under the floor. But when it comes to having things upstairs, it's going to get a little weirder. And I'm going to need power up here eventually anyway if I'm going to put in lights. The wire for the solar panel comes down from here. I can probably like run it along the ceiling and down. I mean, I don't have to put it in the same place, but probably will. All right, so that's done. Our windmills are done. Do I have the tech points to unlock the gun? I like to have both the trench shotgun and the hunting rifle, because the hunting rifle I use for distance in place of the bow, and obviously the trench shotgun is my panic shooter. I have epoxy. That's not bad. We're going to start with just the trench one, because we've got the bow. The bow I do pretty well with. Let's do... I think it's actually going to be cheaper to buy these recall beacons, honestly. Yeah, I do need to unlock the ammo for that too, huh? Probably unlock ammo here. And the slugs are the ones I use. I've never even bothered with the buckshot. I don't know how good they are. I've only ever used the slugs. So, I know I like them. Eventually we'll do that, but we only have 4 points left, so we've got to be a little bit cautious. And then I need to see how much titanium I have. Plenty, it looks like. French shotgun, where are you? Alright, so we need a cured leather and 20 wood. That's nothing. Oh, cured leather's on this side. Only 1, too. Just weird. Bring 28 down. We'll just leave the other 8 in the thing. Okay, where are you? Here you are. Alright, we've entered the age of non-useless guns. I'm not a fan of this one-shot pistol. We'll use it Probably to make a turret if we ever want one. Oh, we have some 12 gauge buckshot, so we could use it up. Forgot we got it for free. Can't destroy it because it's a quest item. Alright, these can all go in here. Probably doesn't need to be in there. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna love it. Oh, I already love it. Like I said, I'm much further than this in my game on sticks, and I very much enjoy my trench shotgun for panic showdowns. Polar bears. It saved me in my giant, the boss scorpion fights. Came down to my trench shotgun for sure. I'm gonna move the fish traps out of here. It's risky because I might forget them. Hopefully not, because I'm gonna leave the tackle box, so that'll be a good indicator that I need the fish things. But I want to make sure I have all of the things I want to bring. All of the things that I want to bring with me are in this box. It's funny because I know and accept that I have to make multiple trips. Like running back and forth doesn't bother me, but it's really annoying if I have to do it because I forgot something. If I have to do it just because, not so bad. If I have to do it because I left home without something I needed, like a silly goose, then I get annoyed having to come back. Yes, it's our new emotional support gun. I probably won't bother to make the, well, you know what? I'll make the attachments. Because you need the tier 1 attachment in order to make the tier 2 attachment. I prefer the narrow barrel attachment. So 20% accuracy with shotguns and then an extra 25% critical damage. This is the one I use generally. You can also make it carry, like the carry weight less and 25% movement speed while aiming. The gun itself only weighs 4.5. So I'm not quite sure why. I mean, I live my life cucumbered, and I still don't know why I would care about cutting that in half. It seems like a waste of an attachment, in my opinion. I'm sure there's a reason for it. Silencer, so you can be stealthy. If I'm using my shotgun, I'm not worried about being stealthy. My shotgun is my further ranged weapon, like my rifle or my bow, have failed me, and now I need to do tanky damage to something's face. I'm not worried about stealth damage with it. And then the basic scope is just aim speed and zoom. Again, I use that one, I think, for my rifle. That might be the one I use, but for this one, it's definitely narrow barrel. We need 2 platinum, 4 epoxy. Oh man, epoxy's killing me. Oops. We just looped around and went right back up the stairs. Oh, we have 22 now. Alright, we've got 22. I know, I always end up leaving home without something. That's why it's so annoying when I do it. Because I always do it. Narrow barrel. I am not going to bother installing it because I'm going to have the tier 2 version before we go. So I'm going to make it. I know I want it, but we're going to upgrade that to tier 2 before I actually go back out there. So I'm not going to worry about actually putting it on the gun. It's just a wasted step, honestly. Okay. The lantern charges pretty quickly. It's only half dead, but if we put it on here, it's going to get dark. But we can see, so like it goes up fairly quickly. It's not as fast as like the water and oxygen things are now. Speed-wise, you know what it reminds me of? The old oxide thing. I'm really looking forward to the miasmic tools for that. As soon as we finish this lava quest, that's what we're going to do, is the miasmic quest mission. Quest mission, same thing. I think technically it's an operation too. It's not even either of those words. So it's not too bad. And it lasts a little over an hour, I think, is how long we can get through it. Yeah, potentially using 2 of them would, like, to carry 2 of those instead of going back to the lantern would work. The lantern is handy. What am I doing? Oh yeah, my oxygen. The lantern is handy because it's so easy to fix with just having some animal fat. But even though this lantern is almost too bright, I'm looking forward to going through like the lava caverns with it, because it was still pretty dim in there if we weren't next to the lava. So we're going to go with that. But for now, we are at 3 hours, so we are going to call it here. We will be back. I did put my schedule up in the Discord today, so you can find it there. We'll be back on Tuesday to play more Icarus because the Dinkum 1.0 does not come out until Wednesday, so we'll be doing that on Thursday. That's the plan right now. But we'll be back to this on Tuesday night, hopefully to finally make it to the spot where we need to put the fish traps in the lava zone. We're gonna do it next time, even if we have to take our ramps down and go through the whole thing. We are going to get there on Tuesday and at least start the fishing process. So that'll be the plan. I might make some more flooring and stuff off stream, but we're not going to do anything else. I think we have most everything we want for like the very basic outpost already. So we made a ton of progress today, though. We only uncovered like half the map out there, but we found it. We got our teeny tiny shack going. We're probably going to need to make it bigger. And we still made some big strides around the base in crafting upgrades to our stations. Our animals aren't going to starve ever again. So this was a super productive stream. I appreciate you all hanging out with me. Like I said, the schedule is on the Discord. The streams will go up on YouTube on the day of. So if you enjoyed tonight's stream and you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. And until then, have a good one, everybody.